અને સાથે સાથે હમણાં જ આપણે જોયું છે કે કર્ણાટકા બેંકના રિઝલ્ટ્સ આવ્યા છે, તો કર્ણાટકા બેંકના एमडी અને सीईओ एमएस महाबलेश्वरा આપણી સાથે જોડાઈ રહ્યા છે। सर स्वागत है आपका सीएनबीसी पंजाब से। सबसे पहले तो जुड़ने के लिए बहुत बहुत शुक्रिया आपका। और इंटरेस्टिंग नंबर्स हमने देखे हैं, प्रॉफिट आफ्टर टैक्स का जो ग्रोथ है वो काफी इंटरेस्टिंग है। क्या सपोर्ट मिला है सर यहाँ पर?
Yeah, it was really a challenging time for us, especially in the banking industry, because entire industry is affected by the COVID-19 pandemic. But I am very happy to share a very encouraging results even during this tough time. Of course, we have been on different beginning with an intention to protect our bottom line, and I should say that strategy has really paid rich dividends. As you have rightly noted, the net profit is up by 9.94% during this particular quarter. And for the entire 9 months period, it is up by 11.55%. In fact, this year for the 9 months period, my net profit stood at 451.20 crores. This is about 20 crores higher than the net profit that we had declared for the entire last year. That was at 431.78 crores. So this is mainly because of the significant net interest income growth, which is at 20.94% during the current quarter, and for the full 9 months period, it is 14.85. I am confident that going forward, we should be able to sustain this profit. And most interesting thing is the net interest margin. You might have already noticed, it has gone up to a new high of 3.26% during this quarter, whereas for the entire 9 months period, it is at 3.07%. And another highlights of our this quarterly result is provision coverage ratio, which is at a new high of 80.51%. Last year, it was at 59.31%. Most important thing is our capital adequacy ratio has also reached a new high of 13.83%. And if you account for the current year profit also, that we have not accounted, if that is included, it would be above 14.50%. But asset quality is one thing which all of us are really focusing on. So my GNPA has come down to 3.16% from the previous 3.97%. Whereas the NNPA has further come down to 1.74% from the previous 2.21%. So if we include the pro forma NPA, that means but for the Supreme Court restraint order, what would have been the position of the GNPA? It would have gone up to 3.95%. There would have been addition of 427 crores to the GNPA, but even then, that would be well below the last year's GNPA of 4.99%. So by and large, the asset quality has been very favorable for us, and the CASA has grown. So as a result, our cost of deposit has also been one of the lowest at 5.14%. So PCR improvement, NIM improvement, I think all in all the areas, we have been able to tick at the right boxes. So that is the highlights of performance of Karnataka Bank.
जी सर, गुड मॉर्निंग। और जो आपने जो बोला एनपीए के बारे में, ऑफ कोर्स वो एकदम अच्छा नंबर्स उनके रहे हैं, लेकिन जो दूसरी बात हम पूछना चाहेंगे आपसे वो है डिपॉजिट्स अभी कैसे आ रहे हैं, और लोन ग्रोथ आप कैसे आगे चल के देख रहे हैं? उसमें एक स्लगिशनेस देखा गया है, उसको लेके आप क्या क्लैरिफिकेशन देना चाहेंगे?
Yeah, your question is on the deposits as well as the advance.
Yes.
As far as the deposit is concerned, we had been able to record a growth of 3.46% during the current year. But there also we had been focusing only on the CASA. So my CASA book has grown at a rate of 13.57%. And again in CASA, this constitutes 30.07% of our total deposits. So in the past we had not reached this level. All along we have been dreaming to take the CASA to a level of above 30%. So we have been successful in that. So majority of our deposits growth has come from CASA, that is the reason why I said our cost of deposit is one of the lowest at 5.14%. As far as the second question is concerned, that is the advances growth. Yes, there is a negative growth, no doubt about it. But we have been making some realignment efforts in our entire loan book. That means the retail and mid caps we have been concentrating. So retail is up to 5 crores ticket size and the mid caps are up to 100 crores. So this was our priority area and we wanted to reduce our exposure to the large caps. So in fact, we at one particular point of time, our total loan book, about 25% was the large cap. Now we have been able to bring it down to 15%. So there is a degrowth of around 40% in the large corporate advances, whereas in the retail and mid corporates, it has now, there is a growth of around 9.75%. And retail has already reached a level of around 52% of our loan book. And the mid corporate has already reached a level of nearly 32% of our loan book. So in the advances, whichever the area that we wanted to grow, that is retail and mid corporate, there is a healthy growth. And whichever the area we wanted to shed, there is a degrowth. And in the advances also, some of the sectors, say for example, gold loan area, we had grown at a rate of around 32.40%. Home loans around 7.96% growth rate is there. MSME advances we had grown at a rate of 18.46%. Agricultural advances 12.25%. These are all the priority area for us. So a consistent growth in this area which have been selected for us, that has given the best possible result. Going forward, since our retail and mid-corporate focus would be continuing, I am confident that for the next year, we can definitely have a double-digit growth in our entire advances portfolio.
ओके सर, डेफिनेटली। तो ये इंटरेस्टिंग आपने हाईलाइट्स हमें दी है और एक आखिरी सवाल आपको पूछ लेते हैं फटाफट से। बजट बहुत ही नजदीक है, ऑलमोस्ट वैसे तो बहुत सारे विश लिस्ट होते हैं, लेकिन आप कुछ एक्सपेक्ट कर रहे हो बजट से? ये नेवर बिफोर सीन बजट ऑलरेडी फाइनेंस मिनिस्टर ने हमें बता रखा है। सो व्हाट डू यू थिंक, व्हाट डू यू एक्सपेक्ट फ्रॉम दिस बजट?
Yeah, I really expect that it should be a never before budget. That is the first wish list. In that thing, what I am expecting is that yes, economy needs further support from the policymakers, from the regulator, from the bankers. So the budget should support that type of thing, which would provide impetus for the long-term growth of the economy. Yes, the year 2021 will be recorded in the history as an year of Corona, but the year of growth should usher in hereinafter. And for that, what are all the growth impetus that is required? That type of proactive measures should be provided in the budget. As a banker, I am looking forward for that type of never before budget.
डेफिनेटली सर, बहुत बहुत शुक्रिया आपका हमारे साथ जुड़ने के लिए और ये सारी इनसाइट्स हमें शेयर करने के लिए। थैंक यू सो मच। તો આપણે ખાસ ચર્ચા કરી અત્યારે મેનેજમેન્ટ સાથે કર્ણાટકા બેંકના અને જે રિઝલ્ટ્સ આવ્યા છે ત્યારબાદ નંબર્સ તેમના બહુ ઇન્ટરેસ્ટિંગ હતા, તો તેની આપણે ચર્ચા કરીએ। એક બ્રેક લઈએ અને બ્રેક બાદ આપના સવાલોના જવાબો મેળવીશું। આપણી સાથે જીઓજીત ફાઇનાન્શિયલ સર્વિસીસના ગૌરાંગ શાહ